talking about? Money, what we talking about? What they talking about? This money, what I'm talking about? What we talking about? Money, what we talking about? What they talking about? This money, what I'm talking about? What we talking about? Money, what we talking about?
My name is Maltalicia Matarrita. I was born and raised in Harlem. My understanding about art was learn as much as you can, master it, and then create your language. As the years progressed, it became more about learning how to do figurative drawing and communicating, and art will always take me to a new realm depending on how I react to Mother Nature, to other people. So as an artist living in the now, I simply do not know where it's taking me, but it will take me, it was gonna take me somewhere, that's all. Growing up, my first influence, it was my older brother, Tomas. And then my little brother, he taught me color where I was a little bit timid. This is where my art developed further.
First time I recall drawing was probably like around 5 years old. None of us was good at that time, so we were just doodling. My mom's, got to give her a lot of credit at that time because she noticed that we liked art, but we weren't good at it. So she used to enable us by buying crayons, watercolor, stuff that we didn't even know how to use, but neither did she. And she used to lay down on the floor with us and she used to draw with us. And she used to put all these colors and mix it all up. And it was cool that we all did that together.
We were very independent. We weren't like the supportive type. We were like, oh, we'll give you a nod, you know, or oh, just the passing glance. You know, we were like, you know, growing up, it wasn't so much competitiveness. It was more like, oh, I see what you're doing. I could do something like that. You know, maybe it's competitive, but it wasn't really like, I want to be better than you. I want you to acknowledge that I'm better than you. It wasn't like that. It was more like, okay, I see you doing good. I can do good too. I'm good also.
I give a whole lot of credit to my mother for not letting me see how difficult it really was. And also I give credit to my father for always encouraging me to pursue what I so enjoy, because the financial means weren't there. 5 people in one room. You know, my youngest brother sleeping in papa maletas, like suitcases, and you know, it did not register how poverty affected us. But without having my family around me, I don't think I would have survived, because my brothers were there, you know, calming the waters. Okay, art was still there, calming the waters. All the positive outlets were there. While I was doing art in the beginning, I never really asked those questions as to where my art will take me. But I said, at least I'm able to be useful in the art, let it lead me to where it leads me. I never had a projection as to where it's going. I just know the fundamentals of learning art.
Money, what we talking about? What they talking about? This money, what I'm talking about? What we talking about? Money, what we talking about? What they talking about? This money, what I'm talking about? What we talking about? Money, what we talking about?
Yeah. Good evening.
Yo, what up? What's going on? How you feeling?
You gotta introduce
Well,
our
I'm
guest.
just saying, I am going.
How am I doing, man?
I was getting ready to. You just messed me up. I was
Why
just
you
going to ask
asking
you how you was doing real
Talking
fast.
to them, brother. How y'all doing out there?
How y'all
everybody.
doing, folks?
Huh?
We got a special guest with
Super
us today.
special guest.
Aw.
Oh my!
Super
She done
duper.
changed the rules for the. She done changed the
Oh,
rules for
no,
the
I
show and
did
all
not.
of that.
Right, right. Because now
She's
if you a
super
guest,
special.
Oh,
you
we
better
all
come with
special.
your setup. You know what I'm saying? You better come with your setup. She came real professional. She came
Well,
with
you
her
know, I
setup
want to
and
show
everything.
a little bit what
Yeah.
we got going. But yeah, thank you for having me. Hello, everybody.
All right, so this is my really good friend. So I call her Martha, but I would like her to introduce herself with her business name.
Oh, my name is Martalicia Matarita. I go by M Square Art Productions LLC.
Right. And first thing before we get into your art, right? Because I told you I had some questions that you know what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes.
Tell us where you from and what it was like growing up in your neighborhood.
Hmm. My history in growing up had different stages.
Mm-hmm.
It born and raised in Harlem,
Mm-hmm.
and from
New
there,
York, New York.
New York,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
then from there, my family moved to Massachusetts. We did
Mm.
from our kindergarten years, and then to the Dominican Republic for at least 2 years, and we arrived back here at when I was 10 years old. And
Oh
since then,
wow.
I've been here, and then now I've been from there, been to Brooklyn, and now
Mhm.
here the Bronx.
Wow, that's so. So at a young age, you had a nice, extensive experience of traveling.
Yeah, I mean, and
Uh-huh.
while growing up, those travel situations didn't feel like traveling situations or
Mhm.
traveling. It's kind of like having an adventure. My
Mhm.
mother will always say, "We're gonna have an adventure today," or "It's
Mhm.
gonna be extended adventure." So
Right, right.
that camouflaged a lot of what my expectation of the upcoming experience will be like. You know, if
Mm.
it's gonna be a foreign territory, if she didn't say those wonderful things or set it up for me,
Mhm.
I think I would have been more anxious.
Okay, that makes sense. That
So,
makes sense.
so she prepared it very well. So
Yeah.
so yeah, all those traveling
Mhm.
led me to have a profound understanding of people,
Mm.
and how do you say, learning about how people's customs are,
Mhm.
language, tolerance of other people,
Mhm.
and boundaries, and
Right.
even within family members. So that
So you like an expert when it comes to character?
not necessarily. I mean,
I
it's
don't know because you said something outside early before the show that I was like, "Wow, she's an expert of character. How would she just pick that up?" You know,
about a
about
person's
Virgos.
persona.
Yeah, about Virgos.
Oh
Like you
well, that's
just
that's just dabbling or here and there about learning.
okay,
I'm learning about myself, and in the
okay.
in the midst of learning about myself, I dissect
Mhm.
myself to go further. And by doing that, I can
Mhm.
relate to people or not, and that
Right,
also adds to how I create. So
right.
that hand in hand.
So at 10 years old, you were back in Harlem,
Yes.
right? And what was it like? Where were you living at in Harlem? What area?
137th Street and Riverside.
137 in Riverside. What years? What years?
It was in the year 1988, and I think I remember my father said he had a house or an apartment, and it was a house and apartment, but we lived in one room in that house or the apartment.
Okay.
And we entered the house. My father wasn't there. We saw a boombox on top of the bed,
Mm-hmm.
and we like, okay, this is just one room. Where we where we at? I
Mm-hmm.
said, no, this is the place. And we heard Whitney Houston, I want to dance with somebody.
Wow. So that was your first
So I was like, yo, this is New
experience.
York.
Oh
And I looked
wow.
I looked over to
Mm-hmm.
where the riverbank is at,
Mm-hmm.
and in the middle of the night, and you see these beautiful buildings, you see these
Mm-hmm.
lights, and like, is that New York? No, no, this is New York. But
Mm.
mind you, I'm 10 years old, so
Yeah.
everything bright lights, and the sound is different.
Mm-hmm.
You get to, being in DR for like 2 years, you get to smell the atmosphere is different. And here in the city, you get to hear loud noise, a lot of honking happening near the cars. Um,
So is that what would kind of like push you in the direction of all right, I love scenery, I love I love to look at I love the visual of things. Is that where you kind of
well,
got a
it
lot of
was
that from?
impressionable.
Mm, mm-hmm.
I did not know at that time that art was gonna be my my journey, but I did know that it captivated my interest, especially a lot of different interaction with people and elements, such as like the subway rats or different things were as impressive. So then at the same time, during the 80s, going towards the 90s, comic book, and a lot of black
Ninja
book
Turtles.
they had a lot of graffiti, black book stuff, and then you see graffiti on the wall. So that.
Do you remember that? What do you remember seeing the graffiti on the trains and stuff?
Not necessarily on the trains. I could see like businesses in their, when they close their gates, you see some random words here and there, but they weren't really mural like layout. They were more of Bob. Timothy is here. one something, whatever.
They were tagging up. Tag up gangs,
but
really.
There were some that, being young, I couldn't see that they were really nice. But most of the graffiti I grasped more so was in the black book, let's say the art journal books. So this was where I got most of my influence, but as well as like I said earlier, the comic books. So you have the DC comics, the Marvel comics, and one of my all-time favorite was I forgot where was he, but it's one called Lobo. I was
going to ask you, who's your favorite character?
This one was gory. It's do you remember the name of the DC,
Lobo.
right?
I remember that character too. It rings a bell because I was
it's very.
You lost right over there.
I'm y'all own world. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
All right, let's include T into the conversation.
Do you do art?
Nah, I'm saying a little bit.
It's a musical art. Yeah,
musical art.
You went to school for that?
No.
But it's natural, and it's a gift, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
we got. So what other questions we got for him today? Huh? You think?
What inspired you to do the music?
Well, money, and then I started realizing about the business that it wasn't the greatest investment. So,
that's still it's a motivating factor for you, right?
It changes the game. Changes the game because it's like.
Your trajectory was one way, and now you kind of was like, nope. I need this to be long lasting and more beneficial.
I was creating at a rapid rate. And the rapid rate was really like you spending all of this investment money, and the investment turnaround is crazy. The turnaround time might be 2 years. So that money is held up for 2 years.
Wow. Okay.
Can I ask you a question, Martha? Sorry. How was it like? Because now I want to get into your art, right? So,
okay.
What age did you like really start getting into artwork? Like saying, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I want to do. This is
a little lengthy, but I'll see if I can shorten it up because I didn't know art was gonna be something that I wanted to do. It was something that was so easy to do anyways because it was randomly in the house. Your piece of paper, markers, or crayons. It was so easy. But there was a point where I was trying to figure out how to speak. So I didn't know well English. I didn't know well Spanish. But I do know when I was in the elementary school, going to junior high school, like I either spent a lot of time with nature. So I was always by myself. They didn't really speak much. So I was dabbling. Should I become maybe a zoologist or something with animals or some sort? Because I was so close to nature. But the pivoting point to figure out where I wanted to do was when the junior high school had made a statement for students to see what would you like to do. You have to prepare yourself for high school. I didn't know where to go. I really did not know where to go. So then I went to church. And at church.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you think that a lot of kids have that problem in school, like when it comes to education, and then when they're saying, all right, well, now it's time to go to college and do this and get ready for everyday 9 to 5 work.
I gotta say, personally, when I was in college, yes, I saw a huge amount of people or students were you call it liberal arts. A lot of the students there, but a small handful did what they were committed to do, like
Liberal
science.
arts. They took that shit out of the colleges. You heard? It was like, no, 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 no. This is
Wait, there you go.
Yeah,
right
no,
there.
it's my keys. I get them later.
Okay.
They was like, no, no, no. They're wasting their money coming here for this. We just take it out of the system. Like,
Yeah, I mean, as a pivotal point for children, you know, each person will figure that out depending on the natural influences from people to people, or influences from TV or something. I don't know that each. What I do know that each person has their own calling, and it could be triggered later in life. It could be worked on as a progression and get better at what they want. But for me, I had to make a decision, and I chose art because it was easiest and it was closest thing. And from there, I learned how to do the paintbrush in LaGuardia High School and canvas work, and that's what I learned from there on. Yeah.
So you put the work in.
Yeah, I dedicated. Once I committed to something that, okay, this is something worthwhile. You know, I also didn't do good in school in LaGuardia High School. My older brother, he was my translator. Even though I know English, and he didn't, like, the teacher would tell us, the students, what to do step by step.
and Tomas is the oldest.
Tomas is the oldest.
Yo, that's so crazy. Tomas is like to me, he's like you would think he's the youngest, but he's, because you know he's so laid back. He's so like,
He's so charismatic.
He's so nice, but he also, you know, military trained. You know what I'm saying? Get you. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the range with him. You gotta be careful with that guy.
Yeah, he's really committed to focus on anything. You know? So,
he's a genius.
yeah, he's really good. So he taught me. He had a lot of patience, and he taught me, like, okay, the teacher really wants you to use one color and blah blah blah. From there, I started learning more through him, and luckily, I was with his presence, you know. So that was my high school experience, and then I went to the military, and I went to LaGuardia High School, New Paltz, and then I had my first son.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. The kids,
Yes,
the boogers. No, he's not. Anyway, yeah. So, what was it like being in the military? What was that like being in the military, being a woman in the military, in the American males, you know, American man system?
Well, I didn't see it like that because I grew up with my brothers, so I didn't see separation. I just saw that if I like to do something and my brothers can do it, I can do it as well. I mean, they never really said, you're a girl, you should be. None of that conversation never showed up in my household. So I had a little scholarship to go to New Paltz. My one of my cousins was able to help me through that. But I thought I had a 4-year thing. But it wasn't. It was just a one semester. But I still had to pay for it. And I'm like, oh man, I love this so much. What can I do? And then I
send you a bill. They was like, all right, come on back. Just pay that before you come.
Yeah, it was something similar to that. And I'm like, I was panicking because I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity. So then I saw a friend or a student there. She was in the Marines. So I said, okay, my father's a Marine. I'll do that. So when I went to the recruitment, I was like,
what they call that? What's that? A leather neck or some shit like that? Yeah. Well, I already know you, man, tough. I know you. I think you twisted my arm. I was messing with you one day. You was like, so I know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you. Yeah, but now, go ahead, please.
So yes, after the fact, then when I went back and I found out that the National Guard paid 100% tuition, I was like, wow, should I just miss out on being a Marine or should I do the National Guard? So when I did the National Guard, they paid everything. Yeah. So then
what you got on your ASVAB?
I'm not telling you, but then I had a good grade.
Yo, when I should I say
I was fair. I wasn't really, because in my world experience wasn't vast, so it was just basic for me. So I could do the nursing. I could have done, which is my MOS, 91 Bravo, combat medic.
I tried to go in so that I wanted to be Coast Guard too, but you had to get a 52 or 53 on the ASVAB, and then they would waive you 2 points. You know, they would waive you 2 points if you was close. But I was I think I had got a 49. Like
He was so close.
fucking,
Oh my gosh.
God damn
¿Qué
it!
pasó?
Like,
What happened?
a guy was like, "Nah, you gotta live in the ghetto for a little bit before you
Get some
could.
world experience.
You gotta get some more experience. I'm not gonna just set you up and give you some guns, Muhammad. You're a little live wire right at this stage in life. I'm gonna just, maybe you just, go through some hard times, So
Experience
yeah,
that,
go through
yeah.
some experiences. But yeah, that's. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
I want to add a little bit about the
Mhm.
military experience.
Mhm.
I did join so I could continue my college, right?
Mhm.
But when we had a moment to gather all the soldiers after boot camp, that we had a moment to get to know the sergeants, and each the sergeant will ask each soldier, what would you enlist for? What would your Someone say, oh, I want to become a doctor.
Mhm.
I want to be a medic. I mean, what have you? And when it came to my turn, I said, I want to be an artist. They all stopped. They looked at me. I said, you can't be real. You can't be serious. You mean to tell me you spent all this sweating and running?
We made you a killing machine, and you want to do art?
it took like maybe one entire month
Mhm.
of verbal torment because
Mm.
they didn't. They said you can't be here. And they were from the sergeants, from other fellow soldiers, and it was a little hard from that point because then I was doubting myself.
Yeah.
Should I do that or not?
Yeah.
But that segued once I finished my boot camp, and I went back to Newport and I finished.
All right, that's dope. Right
Persevered.
there.
You
Yeah,
persevered.
you stepped through that.
Yeah.
No fear, no fear. But we're
It
gonna
was
have
fun,
to
though.
take our first break. When we come back, we're gonna have more with Martha, and we're gonna have more with Cake Life Googs. All right.
Maybe.
Our other guest hosts. All right.
Hey.
Hey,
You've been here.
hey, tap into the comments and tell us how you're loving Martha.
All right, we'll be
Please.
right back, Bobby.
Cake life. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Cake Life, Capo, Eames, we back at it again. Y'all know what it is. We can't lose.
What we talking about? You already know what I'm talking about. What we talking about? Money, what we talking about? What they talking about? This money, what I'm talking about? What we talking about? Money, what we talking about? What they talking about? This money, what I'm talking about? What we talking about? Money, what we talking about? What they talking about? This money, what I'm talking about? What we talking about? Money, what we talking about? What we talking about? This money, what I'm talking about? Let's go! If it ain't about the money, what we talking about? If it ain't about the money, what we talking about?
And we back.
Yeah. We back.
Hello.
Okay, I'm saying yeah. So we gonna tap right back in. Like, what's going on with these? What's going on with these books, Mark? Let's talk about these.
Yes. It all started with my first son. His name is Wesley, and when he was 8 years old, we used to do poetry after school. So we will talk about different things, and it will say something like, rocks are not soap. You should not, whatever. So it was more like utilizing words and expanding language. So I used to write them down. When I finally had my second son, I looked at my journal and I saw all these poetry. So I decided to educate my youngest son language. So I said A is for apple, but it's also A is for alligator. So the more I was playing with verbal ways to interpret it, I ended up using all those things and combined the alphabet. So this is actually my first book. As you can see, they had all. I don't know if you can.
Can we zoom in on that a little bit, Bobby? Just a little bit.
I don't know if you can see. Oh.
Hold on, Bobby got a special camera.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
Fire.
Da 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 da.
So the idea was to show the alphabet so that my son can see. And then the letter B is for bear, but it's also bread.
Bread, yeah, that's fire.
Yes, T. Make sure you pay attention, all right?
The letter C is for camel, but it's also for cherry. So I use the
Yeah.
two lumps as the
Wait,
cherries.
and
All we
the
do is
people,
make jokes.
the
I know I'm
people,
cracking you up right now,
if they
mother.
have kids, they could
Yeah.
buy this.
You can, right now I'm working on my website, but at the time being, you can actually purchase all of these books at Amazon. So,
Amazon.
and you can find them by my title, or you
Mhm.
can find them through my name, Martalicia Matarita. But as you can, these are all fun for kids. And then eventually that led to my secondary one with Synchronicity, which is all about different things. Journaling for children, young adults. You know, you have the different chakras, talk about the different colors, what they mean,
Mhm.
what numerology might look like,
Mm.
and also as well spirit animals.
Mhm.
So I said, so when you do the spirit animals, it's just like little things that people used to say from back in the day. So then that led to the well, eventually that led to like I went back to the food animal stuff, which is like mazes. You can see a maze and you can coloring book for kids.
Mhm.
But then the food animals lend up to the coloring book for
That's
adults.
the same book that you gave me, right?
Yeah, this
This one right here, right?
Yeah.
I think I left it in the. Yeah, did I leave it in the car weeds? Like you gave it back to me, right? All right, all right. All
So
right.
this is the last one that I have. You can either buy this one, or because it's $30, or you can buy 4 of these, which makes this one. For example, it'll give you like the definition of what is a boar. A boar is a bravery, command, and control and fighting spirit. So in different places of the world, you will have different meanings of different animals. For example, a cougar, a mountain lion, and it represents leadership and taking charge of one's life and circumstances, intuition and strength.
Mhm.
So you can color in different things. A coyote, the Native American used to call them a trickster animal. So it wasn't like a good or a bad. It was just like, should I trust? So I have different,
Gotcha.
they have different things. Like people might think that some of these animals are evil or malicious or superstitious, but when you read the what it stands for from different contexts of Native Americans, you get to see more. You could take a look at it if you
Yeah,
wanted to.
information on the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I told you we're going that copy. Keep one that copy right there, all right?
And also you have a bunch of these like
Octopus.
No, you gotta sound it out.
but yeah,
Let me stop. I just messing with you today. That's all.
yeah. But through the process, it wasn't this happened simultaneously while I started getting my LLC. I didn't know nothing about it, about how to establish one. Lewis was a great help to me in my life. And in the process,
Appreciate you, Lewis.
yes.
Isn't he like just the greatest husband over there? Snoring and all, right?
But one of the things is that when the pandemic arrived, I saw that I wasn't really prepared. My mom passed away in 2019.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know that. Yeah.
That led to like, are we prepared for any of us? You know, so what can I do to have my children not go through what I did with my mother?
Right.
And I said, so the funeral things are expensive.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. So then I said, well, let me start small things. So like, as you see that I started doing small things, then it didn't hold nothing unless I have a corporate, limited liability corporation. To do that, I went through the steps. I invested here, and simultaneously with the grace of the above, I landed a great job called the BronxNet Community BronxNet TV, which helped me get the funds in order for me to invest. So all things that I was gathering, I was just moving it, pushing it, moving it and pushing it. But the creativeness was always consistent. Wow. Because I can create. But now what can I do with the creation? Right. Now I can aid in helping like mothers and children and help those that are curious about like spirituality through the Native American eyes, but it wasn't enough. So now I'm in a pivotal point of what's my next step. And that's where I am here now.
Yeah, I hear you. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Like, and so I know that you have murals, a couple murals around the city. Um, I know you have a lot of artwork around the city. You want to like tell us some of the places so maybe we can go.
Oh yes, of
Some of
course.
the viewers can go check it out.
Yes, they mostly are in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
The ones in the Bronx are. I mean, the one in Brooklyn no longer exists because they got painted over.
Oh,
But
okay.
the one that I enjoyed the most was a 5-story high Dizzy Gillespie. It's in
Sheesh.
135th between 7th and 8th Avenue, and it's across the street from the police station. And
Oh, you did that?
yeah, as well. There was two murals, two large ones, and I did one towards the interior. And the first time learning how to use a
That's
scissor lift
wow.
and a cherry picker.
Wow.
I that's one there, and then 134th Street, 133rd Street. There's another mural that I did of a hand placing a plant into the half of a child's face, meaning that in order for a child to grow, you have to plant the seed.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is to nurture.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pass down something to a young one, the likelihood of them being nurtured and taken care of is what we're looking forward
Yeah, it's
to.
a higher.
It's higher.
Yeah.
And that's why I put it in
Higher
the
chances.
school. Yeah, that's why.
Well, my dad used to say, well, if you feed them, they grow. That's what he would say. You
Oh
know,
my God.
maybe he was a little off with his answer.
Oh, man. So yeah, that's what that. And I was so grateful enough to actually go to Serbia in Europe to
Oh
paint,
wow,
and a portion of a large mural. And
that's wicked.
and there's an artist named Dister. He introduced me to the organization, and shout out to Dister for being an outstanding Washington Heights prolific artist from the area.
Shout out to Washington Heights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So yes, he was cool. He gave me, and I was there for like a week, and I learned a lot about language. I was him and I are like of our complexion, so a lot of people were just staring, like are we visiting or are we staying?
It was like this, you stupid ass. That was totally just bad, like wrong right there, right? I'm just saying though, I can't help it. This is who I am. Like,
Oh my God,
I'm not supposed to act like somebody I'm not. Like,
that's true. Hey.
nah, but I get it. I see it happen. Actually, well, you said something to me last week too. I did like a little voiceover. You was like, "Oh, that's a great Mexican voice."
You be tweaking here and there. You be tweaking here and
Yeah,
there.
well, what can I say?
Yeah, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's dope, Martha. Like that's dope. I wanted to be an artist, but I didn't have the patience. You know,
Do tell.
I was. I mean, I was all over the place.
You
I
can't
was just,
draw though.
Nah, yes, I can draw.
No, you
actually,
can't. No,
I
you
really can draw.
You really
Like I'm
can't,
an
though.
artist
No, you're not. No,
with a
you're
T. Artist.
not. You're not.
Yes, I can. You want to give me a pen? I'll show you right now. I draw. I could draw your little stupid face right now. Watch me do it with the glasses on too, and all that. All right.
Oh
Somebody
my
get this
God.
guy a pen and a piece of paper.
All
I
right.
don't have it.
Hold on.
I
Let me
wish
get.
I
Let
could've.
me get. Hold on. Because I usually have everything in my pockets. But
I have a pen.
you got a pen, bro? Hold on.
Hey, Bobby, get a close up of this guy's hat,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me see that.
There you go.
Cake life.
You can see.
Oh yeah, Martha, we got some
Yeah, nah. Look at the
some
book.
music
You don't
we
gotta
need
look
you
at
to
my
listen
hat.
to too. We got a
Okay.
couple contestants
Yeah. We
that
got
they done signed up for our contest,
Okay.
and we wanna let the listeners, we wanna let the viewers
Okay.
hear what's going on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me take this over here so they can see. Hold on.
Better.
Get up real quick. Hold on.
And then, again, if they don't want to buy that big bulky one, you can buy these separate ones.
Oh, they gave me the pen.
Hey Bobby, we don't got the plug for the.
All right, let me put that back. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah. I think I got that in my
You
book.
gave him a piece of paper?
Yeah, so we over here.
Oh, Oh, he can draw on the paper. Oh, no,
Well, yeah, because you know I'm always eating something over here. You know, right now I got a cherry. Hold on, what's this right here? Yeah, I got this. This is from this is a cherry crumb pie. Sure is good. Right. This thing is good though. Hold on. Let me just give y'all a little sample so y'all can see what I'm snacking on right here. This,
You should do a cooking show.
I don't gotta because I gotta
that's what he preparing for.
I just want to do the eating show. Like
so many, he's prolific with the titles of
just let me do the eating. I don't want to cook nothing. I cooked before. Sheesh, that shit was a lot.
Hey yo, you had sent me somebody music. You told me they was fire. You said,
okay.
You remember who that was?
What you say?
You sent me somebody music.
You're gonna ask me, do I remember who the person was on the air?
That's a fact, because I want them to know. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna point this content out.
Stop looking my phone and be like, oh yes, this is the guy right here. Like you're supposed to be on top of it. Okay. Yo, listen, man, we looking for an assistant. No, he's not right. We looking for an assistant, somebody that can help us. You know what I'm saying?
Help us with what?
With all the stuff that you be forgetting to do.
Oh,
okay.
Let's not even talk about what you even do.
Listen, man,
we're not even gonna say what you forgot to do.
I'm light skinned. I don't gotta do that much. All right. You know what my job was.
He came in and got a free hat. You know what I'm saying?
This shit ain't free. I'm gonna have to pay in some kind of way, motherfucker. Try to beat me over there.
That's a fact.
You don't make me pay. Play the music. You ain't even playing the music.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we sitting here. The guest price like da 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 da.
Hold on. This right here is HOT, haters over there.
Haters over there.
Yeah, it's I'm saying that the email is Gerard Allen.
It's the one. OG.
You hear it?
To the haters. Motherfuck you. You and you. Cause you say it can't be done. Cause you say it can't be done. Motherfuck you. You and you. Cause you say it can't be done. Cause you say it can't be done. All the ladies say I'm hot, but I'm nowhere near. Cause hot stands for haters over there. Let me tell you something about myself. Very independent, I don't need no help. Mercedes Beamer.
You like that?
Yeah, haters over there.
Huh?
Yeah.
Haters over there was. I like that. That was all right. That was a little sin.
That makes sense.
That was
Can't have no haters over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Which is, but I mean, when somebody's hating on you a little bit, you know you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Now, like,
hold on, I got one more that I'm gonna let ring off for some. I believe it's from Commission.
Now we got something else though too. Yeah, play that one. Hold on, yeah, play that one, and then we got something else too.
Exactly.
That beat is rising as it goes along.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to capture right now.
Commission, this is Taste the Honey right here.
You taste the honey. Yeah, you taste the honey. Girl, come taste the honey. Drip like you never gonna see it. Come take it from me. Shouts to them West End Trini Jamaican honeys. Cooking up a storm with a flame. I need a Dutchie. And I got the heart of Bruce Wayne. I'm in your gully. I don't have no paint on my nails. No Kid Cudi. Yeah, boy, I bring the pain. If it fails, it's still ugly. And I remember them days. No punch buggies. We the ones they call the cops on. Nigga, no punch dummies. Who the hell you trying to scare? You bears are still gummies. A wife I don't deserve got the nerve to still love me. I'm sticking to you right off the back. No silly putty, happy dance around. And she don't talk. Don't Teletubby, hang the phone up. Call right back to call me ugly. Hang the phone up. All for the bridge without a.
Okay. Yeah. Like Commission, Taste the Honey.
I think you was gonna play a little long. You did that kind of quick.
Come on, man. I'm saying they getting 40. I gave him 51 seconds. It really was supposed to be 45.
Okay.
Relax yourself,
my
man.
bad. I didn't know you was
I'm driving the ship right now. Relax.
All right, I'm gonna sit in the back. I'm gonna eat some pie then. Hold on.
I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying, what's that other song you was over there tampering with?
I got some pie.
I'm fine.
Huh? I got hold on.
No, you're good.
What?
Huh? Martha, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give him some act right every now and then. You know what I'm saying? He be speeding that time. I let him drive all the way through the show, and then when we get at a certain junction, gotta pump his brakes a little bit. All right, go ahead, brother.
I was saving that for later.
Go ahead, man.
Taste it, don't waste it.
You got the other song.
I gotta find it. You know what? I got caught up with you know, Instagram is the devil. I just looked at my phone. I was supposed to do something, and I was like, Instagram, click. Press Instagram.
Hold on, we got some Dre. You want some Dre Riley?
That's what I was trying to play. Yeah, this right here. Yeah,
okay,
I like this thing right here. Yeah, this thing's swaggy.
Dre, Mr. Dre Riley.
I fell in love and broke my heart again. Yeah.
Hey,
I like this.
Huh?
Turn it up a little bit. Put
I fell in love with a strong trick, got a roll shit, yeah. Don't talk on the phone shit, yeah. Don't want me to bullshit, yeah.
Reek said this film was a hit. Huh?
Make sure that my money
Yeah.
He text you right now, or
Nah, Ben said this was a hit.
Make sure that I give her that bread. Make sure that I do what I said. Make sure that I give her space that I by her face. Even though I gave her what she wanted. She told her friends that it was only for the moment.
I like this, right?
It's crazy how crazy
Hey, y'all tap in. Tell us what y'all think. Huh?
Yeah, we get a song for the week.
Artists, make sure y'all tap in. Contest is still on the rise. That $100 is still out there.
Yeah. Gotta hurry up, man.
Yeah, it's heating up. It's heating up. Artists is tapping in.
Well, Bout out there, uptown.
Lot of talent from all over the place.
Young ladies, we had a young lady too, right? Young lady that's
Yo, you talking about from last week?
Make sure that I do what I say. Make sure that I give her space that I by her face. Even though I gave her what she wanted. She told her friends that it was only for the moment.
right here.
Crazy
It's called Moonlight by Shade. I sent that to you.
I'm saying, where's that?
It's an email. I forwarded that over to you.
I don't got it.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. You said Moonlight?
Yeah, Moonlight. That thing fire. That thing fire, cuz.
Yeah, I do got it.
Yeah. Let's go. Some heat right here, cuz.
This Moonlight, who's this by?
This is about Sade.
Where's she from?
It's not a she, it's a brother. Where he from? He from the Lower East Side, man.
Yeah, my bad. I'm saying you saying Shade, but you was trying. I thought you was trying to say Sade.
I was trying to say it like, you know what I'm saying, the correct way, but you just butchered the man's government right there.
My bad, Shade. I thought he was trying to call you Sade.
You were the coolest guy. Damn, suicide. You coming tonight? I wanna shoot at the light.
Let's go, Shade.
I wanna shoot at the light.
On the Lower East Side.
Spirit God.
Manhattan, stand up.
In my mind, you were by my side. Damn, suicide.
Now he told me that
I wanna shoot at the light. I wanna shoot at the light.
brother.
Now I gotta Spirit God. Missing a fire, and you were the reason I'm up in the Spider-Man. Found myself crying, cause this only is enough for your princess. You speak with us longer than death. You tell me you with me, then I'm protected. Spending you with through the buzz of my head. I keep remembering day you went away. You fucking tried to hide. It's suicide. I fucked the memory. An angel sent for me. At times I wanna fucking die. Don't know what is inside. You were the coolest guy. Damn, suicide. You coming tonight? I wanna shoot at the light.
This song and Drake's
I wanna
song.
shoot at the light. Now you're a spirit God.
The other one, where's the other brother before?
Commission.
The Commission, I like that record too.
So
I
yeah,
definitely
so
like that record too.
artists, I'm saying, I really hope, what we just played don't scare y'all away. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all rise to the bar and put that work in and sign up for the contest. That's at what we talking about show.com is where you sign up. Make sure y'all get over there and put that work in.
Yes.
Yeah. Back to you, Martha. I'm saying, what else you want to tell the people? I'm saying you
You
got
want to give some shout outs? We got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah. We gonna just rock and be free for these last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do what we want to do.
Yeah, I guess the last announcement I have is as you can see the T-shirt, you can see it says Random Acts of Art. I'm working with the BronxNet TV, and I do 2 programs so far. I randomly have artists to paint outside with an easel and a canvas all over the Bronx, so that the audience and the community can see. That's one of the things we're doing. And the other one that we're doing in the month of June, which is next month, every Saturdays, we're doing a live art competition.
Where can they do that at with you?
Well, right now, we already had some signups through the BronxNet and also the Bronx Create Hub. So the sign up is there, but we're gonna do this again next year. So we'll be announcing that as well. So you're gonna start seeing a lot of artists, painting in the streets.
Oh, I'm happy to see that you spearheading that. Like you, right behind that. You one of the you've been a good artiste.
Well, it's kind of like for to pay it forward, for to make sure that the community can say that there's access to different things, not just being on the TV and obsessed with cell phones and things like that.
Being on the TV.
No, what I'm saying, like
that was just funny, that was just.
But we're talking about the little
big shot.
Low shot.
We know you. We know that was just. I just had to use it. It was just perfect timing to just get him right there. So
low blow.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm saying
he does sit-ups though, so his ribs are strong.
Nah, shit.
But his back, I don't know. Last week, I don't know.
I'm jammed up. I'm jammed up right now.
Oh yeah, that's it. All I have, and I'm really happy that you guys have me here.
I'm happy that you came on the show.
It was nice.
We were definitely more excited to have you.
Aww.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like super excited. You were our biggest guest to date.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I'm happy that I was able to share something with you guys and be able to share with everybody there. You guys are doing such a great thing here.
In a little bit, I'm gonna draw his face in a second. I'm gonna get some paper.
He's gonna draw.
I'm gonna draw him.
Get in the comment section. I'm saying, who wanna place their bet right now that Mo can't draw my face?
Right,
get in the comment section. I got 100 on it.
You got $100 for real?
I got 100.
Yes, he left the building.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna actually give him 100?
Huh?
If he looks like you're gonna give him $100?
No, not him. I'm betting the people.
Oh,
he don't got nothing to do with the bet.
What?
You said you can draw me.
The whole thing.
But who gets
somebody got to get in the
$100?
comment section? And I'm saying if they ain't in the comment section and they ain't placed that bet, then
if you don't, so you have to comment. It's important that you guys comment to see.
I know who's commenting. I know he's already about to respond right now. You heard?
Make sure you write down if Muhammad's
I'm about to draw
design.
him. I'm about to draw him right now. Y'all ready?
Are you looking to the TV or are you looking through him through here? Oh my God, I wish I had my camera.
Yep, that ain't it.
Nah, this is you right here.
He made it like a mushroom.
Bozo.
He like a big thing on top. Ay, Dios mío.
People.
He made you Squidward.
He can't draw, y'all. We taking up all of the time of the show, and he can't draw. He over here drawing Bobby's World.
Oh no.
Not to tell him I could draw. This is not easy what I'm doing here. Right.
He did say that he was a good artist, though. Let's see what.
Right. I'm gonna
But you're not even looking at him, though. That's the
I don't
thing.
gotta look at him. I know he look like little potato head.
This ain't it. This ain't it. This is not it.
This is I'm about to draw his body too, right?
The Animal Spirit, Volume 1.
Yeah.
Totems Adulting. Adult coloring book.
Have you heard of those things before? Totems?
Adult coloring books?
No, just animal spirits.
Adult coloring books. Oh yeah.
Well, there are different kinds of adult coloring books out there.
So what type of adult coloring books do you like?
Nah, I'm saying
For the public.
You know what I'm saying? What kind are you into? What type of books are you like?
I mean, there's different kinds out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I stumbled upon it, and then I saw that there had many kinds of murderers. You can draw your serial killer.
Well, that's fine.
I was like, wow, that's crazy. Then you have how high are you today? So they have a coloring book. They have you say some quotes, and you can draw different.
How high you are?
Yeah, which is
that's fire. I
that's
need that.
great. Yeah,
I need that.
There are different kinds of books out there, which is like blew my mind. I was like, whoa, okay. Let me stick to something that I can relate to. But you can, for those who get stuck, and you can unstuck by just spend the time just coloring.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Everybody take a
for
look.
all you for all you pot smokers. That's crazy. Hey yo, you a bozo. That's not it.
I think I had it. Oh wait, hold on.
That's a nice picture though. Yo, why I got on boxes though? Like yo, he violated. No shoes.
That's messed up.
Bobby, you see this? You see what's going on here, Bobby?
Zoom into that, Bobby. You gotta see that shit.
You gotta put your signature on it.
He missing the arm too. I ain't even
crazy.
Arm.
And I got the chef hat on.
Nah, that's your head, son. What are you talking about? That's
you a bozo.
You got me in tears, man. In the last 3 minutes, this is hilarious. We got a professional on me over here joking and crap, man. You over here, you ain't supposed to be this funny, man. All right.
Oh, this is what Lewis did. He did that one.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Drew too?
Wait, you drew that?
No, his suggestion was Taco Tiger.
Oh, Taco Tiger.
Okay. That sounds like a Chinese dish.
That's fire.
That's some living in the Bronx too long. You heard? Taco, hey, let me get a Taco Tiger to go. What is that like? Like a flashback, a cat or something like that? What is it like?
No, he freestyled though. But I had to copyright everything. I went to the copyright website to do all animals, like all 24, and then I copyrighted all imagery here first.
Can I ask you a question? So when you do an event, right? When you do an event, do you have to get insurance for the event?
It depends. Sometimes they'll give you like they ask you for a fee versus an insurance or
a waiver.
Yes.
Ooh,
so that's
it.
It depends on the amount and how much supply you have, and if you're gonna share a table. If let's say this table is divided by 2 people, then they combine together and you put it together. Are you having an idea that you want to do?
Yeah, I got an idea. I want to build something that's going to cost some shit that I can't afford, of course. So, but yeah, definitely, we can put together a show. I got an idea. We can do an art show. You know what I'm saying?
I want to do
I definitely want to be a part of that.
Yeah, I already had a perfect role for you. We was gonna get you.
You already foresaw everything.
Yo, you said it. I'm gonna leave that joke alone. You set it up so perfect though. Let me get you a little drum and a hat.
Walla Magic Mo. He on bozo time again.
Now you know what it is, guys. I got some rest this weekend. And I got a little bit of rest, and then I drove over here, and then I realized that the rest already expired.
Oh, he got here before that. Hey, Martha, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. He got here before 9:00.
Oh, wow.
He was calling me at 8:45, like, "Yo, you here yet?" I'm like, "What? Like, here yet? Like."
How are you feeling now?
I'm like, I'm exhausted again. Like,
It went low.
I may start, that's why I might be making so many jokes because, like my girl says, "Yo, when you get tired, you start making jokes. You just start talking stupidly."
Shout out to your girl.
There you go.
Huh?
Shout out to my girl. Love you, babe. Shout out to Jack Mean. Yo, slap this motherfucker when you get home, all right?
No.
Nah, don't do that. Because, I know last time he came, he had a bruise. So I don't want him to come back with a bruise again, all right? So
Yeah,
abuse. We got to protect you. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying before we sign off and sign out, please tell our people one more time where they could get all of these lovely things for, because I know everybody is gonna be asking me.
Right.
Oh, yes. Since my website is under construction, that's all these books that you see here for your family and friends. You can get them at amazon.com/Martalicia Matarita.
Yeah, go get that. Run it up.
And if you need to, you can come over here at whatwetalkingabout.net on .net, right? Or is it .com?
What we talking about? Show.net.
Yes.
Right. What we talking about? Show.net.
.com is for the sign up.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's for the sign up. But if we just ran out of time. So, all right, guys. Till next time, we'll get back to you.
Another week in the books. We love y'all.
Talking about y'all. Have a good night. Woo, woo, woo,
yeah, what we talking about? Money. What we talking about?
Money.
Dinero.